Welcome to the Popish Plot. I'm Nate.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Mike.
And today we are here with the first of two installments for your March Saints.
Dos.
Now, we discussed earlier that March is an unfortunate time to be a saint because it's always in Lent.
And
Well, it's a perfectly fine time to be a saint. It's an unfortunate time to have your feast day.
Yes.
which is why most of March has been cleared out. Mm-hmm. But there's still some.
Yes. So I picked two saints who, in the modern American understanding of their names, have unfortunate names as well.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Which sometimes happens. Who we got first?
Saint Chad.
Yes! Now, for the longest time, this was not a problem. I mean, most people had no idea that there was a St. Chad, but that was fine because, okay.
I mean, in fairness, I always found Chad to be a weird name because it's like a full name. I mean, sure, if you're really fancy British, you might be Chadwick. But, like, it's not like Chad is a very obvious derivative name of something else.
Most of the time, when you get down to four letters like Mike or Nate, it's a shortened
version of a longer name. But for Chad,
that's the name.
In most cases, you were just Chad.
Even Mark is ultimately a shortened version of Marcus. So,
yeah,
sure.
Yes,
sure.
Chad is thought to be like a Celtic name that means warrior, and so it was often used in names
as a part.
Yes.
But tell us about Saint Chad, who, let's be honest, would be not at all well disposed towards those who count themselves Chads.
No, he was born around the 1620s in Northumbria, in what is now the UK, but it was its own little kingdom back then.
Yes.
He died March 2nd, 672 in Lichfield, Staffordshire.
Well done.
Yep. His attributes are a bishop's vestments.
Because he was a bishop.
And holding a cathedral with 3 spires. He's the patron of
Mercia
in Lichfield.
Nice.
And he was a monk, an abbot, a bishop, and named Chad.
His name really was Chad.
Yeah, he had 3 brothers. All of them were known for being churchmen.
They were Saint Ced, Cinnabol, and Caleb.
Mm-hmm. And he's thought to have been probably about a decade younger than Saint Ced. And they were also all thought to be nobles because they were churchmen, they were educated, and
all 4 of them were churchmen.
Yeah,
meaning that mom and dad didn't need somebody to look after them. Didn't necessarily need someone to look after them.
Yeah.
Or they loved God that so much they were willing to risk that.
That's fair too. That could be.
Or both.
He was thought to have been a student of Saint Aidan, who had a monastery in, does someone want to pronounce it in its native word?
Lindisfarne.
Yeah.
Which is
also known as the Holy Island.
Lindisfarne was amazing until the Vikings ruined it. Stupid Vikings.
Yes, with all their going Vikinging.
It's very possible that he completed his education in Ireland, and he did become a monk there.
Around 664, he became an abbot, taking over for his brother, Saint Ced, who had died of a plague.
Well, again, he's a saint.
I mean, he's a saint, so.
All right, still.
Fair enough. We know that he's
Saint Ced, pray for me.
Amen.
Right?
Amen. Amen.
He was...
Chad was asked...
He was asked to become the bishop of Northumbria by King Oswu, and some sources that have him listed as the bishop of the nearby city of York.
Now, it should be noted, back in the day, York was an incredibly important city, certainly the most important city in the north, and the Archbishop of York is still second in precedence in the ancient hierarchy of England.
Yes.
Canterbury, York. So It's a big deal to be Bishop of York.
Yeah, he then had to travel around to be ordained by a bishop, ending up in Wessex, where he was ordained by the Bishop of West Saxon and 2 British or Welsh bishops. This later caused problems because the West Saxon bishop was a legitimate official bishop.
Hey!
However, the 2 British or Welsh ones weren't, and the Saxon one was like, it was an irregular situation, so generally it was not recognized by Rome.
Sure.
He had been made a bishop.
Sure.
So...
It's a little shady.
Yeah. So when he was, when the actual new Archbishop of Canterbury showed up and started doing stuff, he's like, no, this person does, this now. That wasn't official.
He's like, it's fine. I was helping out. It's cool. I'm gonna.
Yes, I'm
gonna go back to my abboting.
Yes, he was noted for being very humble and gracious about this. Returned to being an abbot. That same year, King Wulfhere of Mercia asked there to be a bishop for Mercia and the Lindsay people. And so the Archbishop of Canterbury, who removed him, made him a bishop for those lands.
Perfect. He's like, hey, I got a guy.
And apparently, St. Chad was very humble. So there's stories of, like, the Archbishop being like, here, take this horse. And he's like, no, I'm going to walk there. And he's like, literally, like, lifting him up in the saddle. You're riding a horse there.
Out of obedience, I order you to ride the horse.
No, that's fine. I'm good.
So, as bishop, he founded a monastery. He did missionary and pastoral work all around the kingdom of Mercia.
And unfortunately, he too died of a plague and was immediately considered to be a saint.
On the one hand, lousy plague. On the other hand, hey.
Just saying, clearly, his family started something with the plague.
I don't think they were in charge of the plague.
No, I'm just saying, the plague got his brother, plague got him.
Are you suggesting the plague has a vendetta against this holy family?
I'm saying there could be weirder things than a plague having beef with a people.
Okay, so comment below.
Or it could just be the primitive medicine of the 600s, but it's probably beef.
Why do you think the plague had a beef with these saints?
Because he knew how great Chad was. Chad. See, I'm old enough that I still think of Chad as like a name for a kid from the 80s. So like Chad should be riding a skateboard.
Yeah. I knew a few Chads once upon a time.
Saint Chad.
For all I know, they were also Chads. But,
The one Chad I know isn't really a Chad.
Okay. That's good.
All right. So,
the few Karens I know aren't particularly Karens.
I felt so bad for them in 2020. We carry on.
Anyway, comment below. Why was the plague beefing? Saints you'd like to see for April. People you know named Chad. Are they a Chad or not?
Fun themes for picking saints in April.
Names that you would not that you don't expect to be associated with saints, but maybe they are.
I mean, there's
Someone
a Saint
writes
Lucifer.
Down Anastasia, and we're like, no, you know better than that.
All the Anastasiuses. Yeah,
Yes.
there is Saint Lucifer.
I mean,
It's disputed whether he's actually a saint, but
there's also definite Damians.
Yeah.
Which I know technically does not mean devil, but it's so close.
that was a holy name until 1974. We'll discuss. So, comment below with your suggestions. Subscribe to our channel. Ring the church bell to be notified the next time we talk about an awesome Chad. And
until then, remember to live your faith.
Love your faith.
And
share that love.